This video is going to be about variator racing ramp plates, guides, and weights, and to show you what I've learned. Now, in my last video I had two ramp plates that were cracked. This is the one I just took off. I replaced it with one that says SEF on it, which has a the angle is more of an attack angle, or it's sharper. It's not open like this. It's more, well, I'll figure out how to say it just as soon as I get done with the damn video. But anyway, let's take these two away for a minute. These are both basically wrecked, and here's two more that I want to use on my bike, because the SEF that I just have on it right now, see if we can take a look at it over here. The one that I have on the bike right now is making the engine too pipey, and it's also hitting the power range at, say, 45 to 50 miles an hour instead of 70. So it's not working. It's overrunning the engine. My gears can go up to 70 miles an hour, but the engine's peaking at 50. So you see the problem. Now, what I explained before is there are three types of variator ramps. That's what these are called. And it all depends on the degree here of the ramp angle compared to its flat spot. They have 15 degree, which is very shallow. They have one that's 20 degrees, which I don't know if these are, which ones these are. And they have a steeper one, which is 25 degrees, which I believe is the SEF. We also have a bunch of weights, which I keep, my old ones, new ones, everything, just in case. I like to keep them. I keep them in a little box. I have 3 grams, up to 5 grams, up to 11 grams, up to 12 grams. I don't know what you would use 12 grams for, but these bitches are heavy. You'd go to war with something like that. Throw that at someone and give them a concussion. So, these were the 8-gram weights I took out, and they've started to get square just a little bit, which they do on the edges because of heat, and they just do. But if you want to tell what type of ramp to replace yours with, let's get an old ramp, okay? Let's say this is the ramp, which is the ramp that I took off my bike, which has got all these streamline hairline cracks in it. What you want to do is get yourself a replacement plate, and you say to yourself, well, is it the same degree? 15, 20, 25 degrees, what it is. I believe this is 15 degrees. Let's just say it's 15, I'm not sure. What you want to do is take your old plate, stick it on top of your new plate. Exactly the same. Okay? Then what you want to do is you want to lift both plates up and take a close look at them. Now you notice what I'm doing here, okay? I'm moving, this is how you do camera work. I'm moving the plate, instead of over the brown area, I'm moving it back over the blue area. In this way, I use the blue background, which I'm not telling you, but I am telling you today, as a more definite way to show off an item that you want to show off. If you want to show something that's brown and you put it out in a brown background, you really can't see a definition. Put it out in a nut, and don't put it out in a background like this where you have a bunch of bullshit behind it, like this box and this, because your eye is going to wander to that box, or it's going to wander over here. What you want to have, if you want people to look directly at this, is don't have it against your hand, have it against a brighter background where you can take a look at everything. Because after all, YouTube is a video medium. And if, now that was a lesson for the day of, now you notice I started to get it over here, so I pull it back over here. And then these aren't set right either. They should be over here so that I can have a little room to move around. And get out of the way, damn it. A little room to move around and to show this off in one area. So if the angle is the same from the old to the new, you'll be able to tell. If the angle is different, you'll be able to tell. Some variator ramps are the same. These are both the same, but they look totally different. I'll show you that. I'll show you why.